This is Gabriel from bestguitareffects.com. I'm going to show you the Free the Tone ARC-53M audio routing controller. Here's my clean tone. And here are the pedals and the effects loops of the ARC-53M. Loop 1 has the Free the Tone Red Jasper overdrive. Loop 2 has the Empress Effects Heavy. Loop 3 has the Chase Bliss Audio Warped Vinyl. Loop 4 has the Red Panda Particle. And Loop 5 has the Black Arts Toneworks Pharaoh Supreme. Loop 5 is independently routable from the other loops, and I actually have this loop placed before the other 4 loops, which are using the HTS Holistic Tonal Circuit, which evens out the impedance and ensures quality tone throughout. However, fuzz pedals often sound best placed before any kind of buffering circuitry, so I have the Black Arts Toneworks Pharaoh Supreme up front. All right, one more thing. In any mode, there's a separate output feeding to the tuner, and you can push the mute switch at any time to mute your signal for silent tuning. So that's great that it doesn't take up one of your loops or anything like that, and even if you have a buffered tuner, nothing will be affected by the buffer in the tuner. So I really like that. You can use the ARC-53M in direct mode, which is what we're doing currently, or you can use it in preset mode. Direct mode lets you use all the effects independently. Preset mode lets you select combination of effects with a single foot switch. So let's set this up really quick because it's very easy to do. First, just select a preset you want to use, and then you can use the buttons here to pick the pedals you want to use. So let's put that fuzz pedal in the first loop. Then you hit store, and it just takes one push of store to save. I love that. One button saving is so convenient. See, for preset 2, we're going to use the overdrive. Store. Preset 3, let's use the heavy distortion. And preset 4, let's make something a bit more interesting. Let's use a couple of pedals. Let's use the warped vinyl over here. Let's feed that into the particle. And let's save that. Okay, last preset. Let's bring up the heavy again. Nope. Here it is. And let's put the overdrive in front of it. Love that. Such a good overdrive. That distortion is killer. All right. So you can also hit the shift foot switch here to go to the second bank of presets. So you can have 10 presets instantly recallable. I love that. But we're going to stick with the first 5 for now. Okay. So we have the 5 pedals in the loops being activated in various combinations with the presets here, but we're not using either of these MIDI pedals yet, the H9 and the Big Sky. So what we're going to do is we're going to send some program changes to select presets of these pedals, and then we're going to activate and bypass them with CC messages. So let me show you how to do that, because it might sound complicated if you're not familiar with MIDI. First, we're going to, let's use the second preset, which has the overdrive. Let's add we're going to add some reverb and delay to that. Let's switch over here to the MIDI mode, and then you have 4 program changes per preset, and each of these 4 changes corresponds with channels 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this pedal is selected to receive messages on MIDI channel 1. This pedal is receiving messages on MIDI channel 2. So, MIDI channel 1, let's scroll through the presets. You can see the presets changing on the pedal right there. So let's pick something. That one sounds good. Now let's go over here to Program Change 2. And then I can scroll through the presets on the H9 right there as well. You see the presets changing as I go through the presets. Let's just leave it down here, and we're going to store those. So let me make sure both pedals are active currently. Now let's go over here to this last preset. This has the heavy, and it has the overdrive. So let's send a program change to the big sky over there. Let's see here. Here we go, we use that one. And let's pick a preset here on the H9. All right, let's see how that sounds. I like it. Saving that. Okay, so now notice when I switch from this fifth preset to the second, notice the presets change on those two pedals. So when I switch back and forth, the presets will always change instantly, corresponding with the presets that I've already pre-selected. Now those pedals are active all the time. Notice if I select the other presets, they're still active. We don't want that. So let's go into the menu real quick. We're going to use CC messages to turn those pedals off. I'm going to go into the MIDI menu, CC messages, enter. You can have up to 4 CC messages being sent per preset. Send 1, 2, 3, 4. So for the first message, let's go in, and this pedal, Strymon has already configured it to receive a CC message on number 102 to activate and bypass the pedal. The light here indicates 100, so 100, 0, 2, 102. Enter, and we're going to send this message on MIDI channel 1, which, as I said before, this pedal is receiving messages on MIDI channel 1. So that's done. Now let's go to the second CC message that we're going to send. Okay, the H9 is fully programmable, so I've already set it to receive a CC message of 1 to activate the pedal. And this pedal is receiving messages on MIDI channel 2. So that's all good to go. Let's exit the menu. Okay, now we're just going to hit these two buttons here to turn the pedals on and off. Notice when I hit this button, the pedal comes on. If I hit it again, it goes off. So on, off, really easy. So for this preset 2, we're going to turn that pedal on, and then the second button over here for the second CC message turns this pedal on, off, really easy. So that's it. Let's store that. Now let's go to the last preset over here. We also want to turn on both pedals on the fifth preset. So we're going to store that. And now when I hit one of the other presets, those two pedals turn off. And if I hit preset 2 or preset 5, the pedals will be on both of those presets. So let's scroll through the sounds real quick. So here's that fuzz pedal. And then the second preset turns on those pedals. Preset 3, just the heavy. Preset 4, the particle and the warped vinyl. And then preset 5 is going to be the heavy with the overdrive in front of it, with a delay and some reverb. And that's the Free the Tone ARC-53M audio routing controller. definitely check this out because it's a serious professional piece of gear. One more thing, notice that we're able to control all these pedals in various ways. 8 pedals right now on a very small pedal board, and you have complete control, over everything. Just totally convenient. Definitely check this thing out. It's really cool, and it will really simplify your rig. Even if it's really complex, you can do complex things very simply with single foot switch presses. So check it out. The Free the Tone ARC-53M audio routing controller.